Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about classes. And I know in the last video I said that we were going to be going more in depth on modules today, but I decided that it would be easier if we talked about classes first. So let's start by talking about what a class is. So a class is a new kind of data type that holds its own attributes and methods. Classes are also the blueprints for future objects. And classes are really complicated in the beginning, but as we move forward and use classes more, we're going to see how useful classes actually are. So let's move into PyCharm and I'll show you a pretty basic example of how to use classes. Okay, so I'm going to store my class in a module, so I'm going to create a module right now. So new Python file, and I'm going to call my module classes, because I'm going to be storing a class in there. So now I have classes opened up, and let's put a class in it. So my class is going to be a car, so I'm just going to say class car, and I want this to be an empty class for now, so I'm just going to say pass. And you'll see why I made this an empty class a little later. So now I'm going to go to main.py and I'm going to say from classes import car. So now I'm going to make an object that is a car. So the way we do this is by saying car1, or whichever name you want to give it, is equal to car and parentheses. So now I'm going to give it some attributes. So car1 dot, let's say the attributes are the make, the model, the color, and the age of the car. So make is going to be equal to Honda, and let's make this a Honda Civic. So car1 dot model is going to be equal to a Civic. So right, so there, and let's make it gray and also 1-year-old. So color is equal to gray and car1 dot age is equal to 1. So this is our car, and now we can have another car called car2. So I can just copy this whole thing, and I can have a Toyota Sienna, and it's black. And let's make it 2 years old. So now let's just change this car2. And let's print some attributes. So let's say print out the make. So car1 dot make, and let's also print out car2's age. So car2 dot age, and just to show you that I'm not changing anything in classes.py, I'm gonna put them side by side, and let's run this one. So main, we got Honda, and car2.age is 2 years old, so we got 2. And now every time that I want to make a new car, I have to do all of this all over again, and in 6 different lines for each. So now, and there's a better way to do this by using the def init function. So the way we do this is by saying in classes.py def underscore underscore init underscore underscore self, and then we give it the attributes here. So we had make, model, color, and age. So make, model, color, and age. So I'm going to put an extra line here, and in this def init function, I'm going to, sorry, not def init, it's just the init function. So in this init function, I'm going to put self.make is equal to make. So what I'm saying here is that whenever I say an object dot make, it's going to be equal to this first make here that I put. And then I'm going to do that for all of them, so let me just copy this. Self.model is equal to model, and you don't have to name it like dot make or dot model. You can name it pretty much anything you want, but normally people use the same word. So now I'm going to say self.color is equal to color, and self.age is equal to age. So this is basically our done class. So we don't actually have to write any more in here. So now I can come back to this main.py and I can rewrite the objects car1 and car2. So here I can write Honda and comma and then Civic and then gray and 1, and then I can delete that. And I can also say, let's not delete that yet, Toyota, Sienna, and black, and 2. And now I can delete all of this, and this is much more easier to read. So now if I say print out main again, it'll still give me Honda and 2. And that's how we use the initialize function and also classes in Python. And in the next video, we're going to be talking about pip install. But that's all for now. Bye!